In this video, I'm going to show you how to convert between decimals, percentages, and fractions. First up, how do we convert from percentages to fractions? I have an example of 85%. I need to convert that to its simplest fraction. I know that 85% is actually the same thing as 85 over 100 because percentages are actually fractions over 100. Now the only thing that's left for me to do is reduce this fraction to its lowest terms and see that I can divide both my numerator by 5 and my denominator by 5, so I get 17 over 20. 17 over 20 is the most simple form of this fraction because 17 is a prime number and you can't divide that anymore. Now, how do we go from fractions to percentages? There's two options. First option is a fraction that looks like this, 3 over 4. How do I get that into a fraction? How do I get that into a percentage? Well, let's try first getting it on a fraction over 100. Because I'm gonna try and make an equivalent fraction. Can I do that? Yes, because 4 times 25 is 100. So the only thing I need to do is multiply my numerator by 25, and I get 75. So 75 over 100, that is 75%. The second option is a bit harder, is for example 3 over 7. 3 over 7, let's try the first method again. Let's try to put it over a fraction over 100. And as you can see, you can't really multiply 7 by anything and get to 100. So this method is not going to work. What is going to work though is if you put this in your calculator, use the fraction button, and you multiply everything at once by 100, and then you get the percentage. You will get something like 42.85714285714, and so on and so on. I'm just going to round this number to 3 significant figures, so I don't need all of these. So I'm going to get 42.9. So 3 over 7 is 42.9%. So two options when you want to convert fractions into percentages. An easy way without calculator and one with calculator. Now, that's it for converting between fractions and percentages. Now, the next part of this video is about converting between percentages and decimals. We're going to start off by converting percentages into decimals. 60%, I need to write that as a decimal. Again, what do I know? That 60% is actually 60 over 100. And I also know that a fraction is actually also a division. So 60 divided by 100 should give me the decimal for 60%. So if I divide 60 by 100, the decimal moves 2 places to the left. So 1, 2. So my decimal says it's going to be 0.60. I can simplify it a bit by saying that's actually 0.6. Another example could be 72%. And again, I know that that's 72 over 100, which is again 72 divided by 100. So you start off by writing down 72, dividing by 100. So you move the decimal from here 2 places. So it must be here. So now it's 0.72. And I cannot simplify that. Alright, last one, 6%. 6%, writing it as a fraction, well, that's 6 over 100. And I know, so 6 divided by 100, so 6, the decimal starts here. I need to move over the decimal place 2 places, so 1, 2. So my decimal is going to be 0.06. And that's it. Okay, now, how do I move from, or how do I change decimals into percentages? First up, 0.04. Guys, this is actually way easier. You're just going to count how many hundreds you have. So you still remember, right? This is units. So these are going to call place values. These are the units. These are the tenths. And these are the hundreds. Remember? Now, how many hundreds do you see? I'm going to block it off here. How many in total? Well, 4. That's 4 hundredths, or 4 over 100, which is going to be 4%. Same thing goes for a question like 0.9. 0.9, again, how many hundreds do you see? Well, units, tenths, hundreds. You know that we can always add zeros two are decimals. That does not change anything about the value. So how many hundreds do you see? Well, 90. 90 over 100, that is 90%. And quick question, what do you do with 1.23? And again, you're going to do the same method. How many hundreds do you see? Well, I see 123. You never count the decimal, okay? So 123 over 100, which will give you 123%. I know it's a bit odd to have percentages above 100, but they exist. So good luck on the exercises.